Okay, it's that time of year again. It is UK Games Expo time. It's next week as of recording this. It's the 29th to the 31st of May at the NEC in Birmingham. It's the 20th anniversary as well. From humble beginnings of just one room in a hotel to now taking over most of the National Exhibition Centre. It's sort of big now. It's like the third biggest one in the world, and it will be my sixth or seventh time going. I went for the first time 10 years ago and try and go, with the exception of COVID, try and go kind of every year, because it's like a fun time for me and my friends to hang out and play games. We get an Airbnb out of the city and kind of just spend our evenings playing games late and dicking around, as people do. So yeah, I mean, I've been a bunch of times, but I kind of wanted to get the perspective on this from someone who's never been before. So I reached out to the very lovely Robin from Cozy RPG Reviews to see what his thoughts are on going to the convention for the first time.
Conventions are always, mildly difficult to get to, especially if you're working full time.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I've been to a few nerdy conventions, Comic Cons and the like, and just never really got around to this one. But last year when I started reviewing games, I thought, no, I definitely want to go next time, and I've put it on my list of long shot goals that maybe I'll even get a press pass, and I did.
Look at you now. Look at you now. So we'll be at the press event on the Thursday night, which is like a little preview event, which is that's like a fun time. That's great. We'll get to go to that. But in terms of like UKGE must-dos, the things that you have got on your list that you're most excited about doing in 2026, what's on it?
There's lots on it. There's lots of stuff on the schedule. But what I'm most excited about really is going around all these little indie designers, exhibitors, people that I've chatted to before, people that I'm vaguely familiar with, and people that I don't know. There's going to be some really cool stuff there that I've been really looking forward to, like Gallows Corner is out, or will be there.
3 Sales Studio is out.
3 Sales,
guys,
yeah, and they'll have some a preview of some kind of City of Espers, which is just so my jam by the looks of it. Just so colourful, punky. Oh yeah. Things like Animon's Story. People have been recommending this to me for ages. It's basically Pokemon.
One thing I will say is that it would be a dream. It would be so good if all of these indie creators for RPGs, or even just people who make RPGs, were in one place. But you're going to be, they are scattered everywhere. You're going to be stumbling around them. Or if you do what I do normally, I walk around all the hills on the Friday and I'm like, cool, that person, but I'm going to go and see something else. I'll come back and see that. And then I'll leave the convention on Sunday and I'll be like, I just assumed their stand was swallowed by a sinkhole, and I never saw them because I never found my way back to them. So
I did wonder about that. I don't know. I've never organized a convention before, but how difficult would it be to, organize it a bit better like that, where you have got the Warhammer weirdos over there and the TTRPG nerds over there.
It sounds like you're angling for some kind of West Side Story face off.
No, what I want is like the Breakfast Club.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Where at the end of the convention, we all recognize that we're all just nerds and in our own way.
But also, giving Ali Sheedy that makeover is one of the biggest cinematic injustices in history.
Okay,
fucking sell out, man. What the hell? Anyway, a map will be near. Are you a map guy? Are you a planner like that?
Yes. Yeah, I've got those little stars on the map that that were exactly the same color as the stalls, which was not helpful. But
Mm.
I think they changed the color of the stars.
Oh, that's good. I
think-
will endeavour to use the map, and then, as I said, I'll forget.
Mhm.
But yeah, anyone else you're looking particularly forward to going and seeing?
Yeah, people from all over the world, like Ravensridge Emporium, who do cartography, and the solo TTRPG playing card deck that I really want.
You covet that.
I really want
You
that.
want it.
I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that first.
It's really dangerous because, like, the first day of UKGE for me is also my payday. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea? Like, are you going to send me away with all this money, and I'm hopped up on like seeing all these things, and I'm going to end up. Oh, I did say to you actually when I invited you on here to talk about this, I said I wanted someone to hold me accountable. Because I swore I would buy a copy of Earthborn Rangers. Well, I bought it that night, and it's already been delivered to my house. So, I've ticked that off my list. I've achieved that at UKGE this year.
Good job.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Tell me what your next purchase is, and I'll hold you accountable to that.
Accountable for that. Well, I mean, like City of Winter is one that is always that's the one I want in physical, and that's pretty expensive, but it is so nice.
Okay.
So yeah, if you see me hanging around the Peregrine Press stand,
yes,
with an itchy trigger finger, then you might have to stand behind me and tell me that I'm doing exactly the right thing and I need it in my life. In terms of live shows, seminars, events, what have you got in your schedule for... God, it's 2 weeks away, isn't it? Fuck. It's really come round, hasn't it?
It's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a week and 2 days. A week and 2 days
Yeah.
away. Good God.
Week and 2 days.
Ugh.
For those of us who'll be out there on Thursday.
Yeah, not you shit munchers who are watching this. Only for the press darlings, the real influencers. So what seminars have you got in? What shows?
Okay, seminars. I have the Women in TTRPGs, which is on the Saturday.
Yep.
Which is going to be really interesting. I heard that they're going to be talking about the effect of AI on women in TTRPGs. I'm not sure what the angle is going to be there, but it's going to be interesting. And then going solo, tabletop games for one, because I think we've both been typecast as solo gamers, so we have to live up to that, don't we?
We can't shake off the tag, unfortunately.
No.
I will never forget the person who came up to me at UKG last year, and they were a fan of my channel. And at that time, I'd just started doing. I think the Between was just coming to an end, and they were like, "Can I just say I really love your stuff? I really love your stuff. When are you going to do more solo?" Just like, when are you going to get rid of these other people? Just
get rid of those. Yeah.
I'm not interested in the stuff that you consider to be the best thing you've ever done. But when are we just going to hear you? And I'm just like, I mean, it's a compliment. It is a nice thing to hear. But then also, like, come on.
But also, get rid of those other people.
Yeah, I need to get rid of them. They're costing me so much money, Robin. It's a real drain on my resources.
Oh no.
But yeah, that sounds like an interesting panel. You're going to see The Dark Room on the Friday night, right?
Yes, I am going to see The Dark Room on Friday night, as recommended by yourself.
That's a UKGE rite of passage, John Robertson's The Dark Room. Don't worry about not knowing what to shout out or what time. You'll pick it up very easily, and if you aren't sure, just shout, "You die, you die, you die." And there'll be some jokes about a potato that you probably won't understand, but just go along with it.
Okay.
But yeah, my friends who are going, they'll be there on Friday night, and they've seen it dozens of times. There's also an extended version on the Saturday night called Dark Room Till You Die, which is like it just goes on until they stop. Which sometimes
I was a bit
late.
hesitant on that one. I thought I might be way too tired then.
That is not a good first experience with The Dark Room. I will say that's for the real hardcore. the real fans.
All right then. All right.
But yeah, that's definitely one to you'll enjoy that on the Friday night.
And I've got Off With Your Head on Saturday as well.
Yeah, I'm going to that. That's going to be really fun.
Oh, nice.
Nice. You are playing in any role-playing game sessions or anything?
Maybe.
Maybe,
yes. So I was hoping to go to the Indie
Games on Demand.
Indie Games on Demand. That's it in the Hilton.
Yeah.
Probably Saturday morning.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. For those who don't know, Indie Games on Demand is like you just buy a very cheap ticket. I think it's like £3.50 or £4, something like that, and you are in a block of 20 people, and then you 20 people just get assigned off to a game master and lots of different tables that play indie games for 2 hours. So it's very like short, snappy, fun. Some really cool people run those games. Some designers from games you might have heard of run those games as well. And yeah, it's not going to be like Pathfinder and D&D. That's well catered for somewhere else in the hotel.
Yeah.
But you'll be playing, something that's easy to pick up and something you can turn around in a couple of hours and have a good time. So it could be a bit of a potluck. Take your chances, but you paid £4 and it's 2 hours. Like that's a bargain in my eyes.
I can use one of the phrases that they sent us. I'm looking forward to discovering new games.
Oh God, I'm always looking forward to discovering new games. And if there's one thing I know about you, it's that you're always looking forward to discovering new games.
I am looking forward to discovering new games, and I can't wait to meet people from the community.
We'll meet each other, won't we? Which will be good.
That is true.
Remember, like I had that anxiety dream about meeting you where we knocked each other's teeth out. That was really fun. In Halifax for some reason. I don't know why it was there.
You have promised to hold my hand a bit.
Yeah, well, it's either that or knock your teeth out. So those are the two options. I have two speeds. Actually getting to meet people is going to be fun. Now you're in a bit of an odd position, but like your face isn't on camera normally. I'm exposing you now for
Is that why?
For my dozens of viewers. So you probably won't have as many people kind of coming up to you recognizing you, but like you must have a lot of people that you've met and collaborated with that you want to actually see if they exist in 3 dimensions, right?
That is true. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of designers and people in the industry that I've been talking to. It is. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little more antisocial than you, and I don't really need proof that they exist in quite the same way. But having said that, no, it is going to be good to go see those people, and to actually talk about what they're excited about.
It's really unusual when like you end up like not in a parasocial way, but like you end up seeing a lot of someone's work, like you watch a lot of their APs or you like read a lot of their games, and then it's when you meet them that you realize this industry is like actually really small and like there aren't many people up in ivory towers who are so detached from other people who are making stuff in the space. Everyone's just a guy, you know what I mean? Everyone is just doing their thing, and everyone's really approachable and really nice, except for. So definitely do not speak to them at all.
All right,
because like every rumor you've heard about them is true.
That is horrendous.
Yeah. I don't want to end on a sour note and talking about that person. It's ultimately for me, it is about spending a long weekend with my friends who all year we struggle to find the time to play games with on a weekly basis during our normal lives. But this is just carved out in the calendar every year, and we go every single year, and we're actually going to sit down and actually kind of hammer out some games. Like you're not like a board game guy or a miniatures game or a card game guy, are you?
Not usually. I have a lot of board games, but don't play them very much.
No. So you will not be running the gauntlet of the bring and buy which is an experience, Robin. I think everyone should have it, but like,
yeah, maybe I'll find something for my book collection. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a long time to queue to try and hopefully find a book. It's sort of like, that's not the mindset for the bring and buy. The mindset for the bring and buy, because it's cash only, right? It's cash only. You can't take a big bag in there. It's so old school. It's cash only. You can't take a big bag in there because you might like swipe some stuff. So you're going to go in there with like pockets full of banknotes, and you're going to be you'll have like all the self-restraint of like a raccoon on crystal meth, and you'll just be like grabbing stuff and just harvesting it, and you'll just be buying stuff you don't need. And the last time, in fact, I went, me and my friend, we had a big stack of games each, and we got to the counter, and my friend Andy said, "We don't need these. Let's not do this to ourselves. We don't play the games we have. Why are you picking up a starter set for Guild Ball? The game's not been published for a long time. What's wrong with you?" So we put it all back, and we got one game each. And my copy of Machikoro I got for £10 because the box is dented. I still play to this day. So you will find something for you in there, but like it's such a long queue. Like it's often not worth it.
But that's where all the cash is, if anyone's...
that's where the cash is. And again...
pickpockets.
Yeah, pickpockets for the queues, and also, like, these people are nerds. You can just fight them. It's okay. You can just beat them. Any sort of, like, martial prowess will see you with a real definite edge in single combat. Is there anything else you're looking forward to, other than all of the things you've said so far?
Knocking your teeth out.
Yeah, that's a promise. Huge thank you to Robin there for coming on and talking to me. And I personally am very much looking forward to a consensual D2 thing in a few days. That'd be lovely. But what else am I doing? We know what Robin's doing now. I'm going to be there for 4 days. So I get there on the Thursday to go to the press event, and I'll be there until the bitter end on Sunday. I'm going to a few shows, including Off With Your Head, which Robin mentioned. I'm going to have to improvise the seminars this year because I've got quite a lot of clashes and I want to keep some space open. So that might just be a case of whatever I stumble into or kind of see what's on. To be honest, like most of the best seminars I've seen at UKGE over the past few years are ones that I've just been like, well, I've got a spare hour. I'll go and see what's on, and you end up watching something fascinating that, like, if you looked at it on paper, you maybe didn't think so. So I'm gonna take a few punts and see what kind of stuff I discover. In terms of games, I'm like Robin, playing in the Indie Games on Demand. I'll be there Friday night and probably Saturday afternoon as well. But I've also booked onto some games. Like specific games. I'm going to be playing Mothership. Now that the hype's died down and no one's talking about it anymore, I thought now is the time for me to strike whilst that zeitgeist iron is lukewarm. I'm also going to be playing Doomsong, which is a game I don't know that much about, but the very little I do know, I'm super intrigued by. And yeah, I think I'll keep those as kind of my baseline, and I'll just maybe book onto some more stuff as and when I get there. In terms of things that I am going to buy, yes, I'm just going to kind of buy all the stuff. As I mentioned in the chat with Robin, the first day of UKGE is my payday from my day job. And like, if you're a vendor at UKGE and you see me passing by and you want to see what poor impulse control looks like, then just beckon me over, because I'm probably going to buy what you're selling no matter what it is. I'm just so excited to be kind of supporting creators and just kind of getting stuff to play with and all the toys. I'm really excited. I've got a few games kind of in mind that I want to pick up. I'll be picking up a few crowdfunded games that are collection at UKGE. And that, yeah, like I said, if you do see me like pausing over a copy of City of Winter, just give me some gentle encouragement to buy it, because I need to buy it. I've got the digital version, but I need the cloth thing that I'll never use in person. But like, you know, I mean, what is this hobby for if not owning stuff you don't use? I also can't wait. Like the other big thing is I just can't wait to meet people from the gaming community. I can't wait to meet like viewers from this channel. I always like running into you at UKGE. The whole Bad Spot rep company will be there. Ren, Michelle, and Jess. Sadly, producer Fiona won't be joining us from the US, but all those guys will be there. We met for the first time in person last year, where this photo was taken, and that was before we'd played together so much that there is now, you know, a kind of seething undertone of bitterness and resentment between us. So yeah, Lord knows what it's going to be like when we meet in person again this year. I'm also looking forward to meeting people that I've never met, that maybe I've played with, like in online, or I've kind of only met online or interacted with online, and I get to play the game of like, oh, I didn't know how tall you were, which is always exciting when meeting someone in 3 dimensions for the first time. It's great. There are plenty of opportunities to kind of grab me and talk to me if that's what you want. I mean, I don't know why you would, but like Friday morning, I'm sort of kind of just going to be milling around the halls, but I do have some free time. Then Friday night, I have some free time, and then Saturday afternoon, like that's kind of my designated hangout time. I'll have some Bad Spot merch, and by merch I mean like some pin badges that I'm making next week. I'll be giving those away, so if you see me and you want one, just come up and ask. I'll happily give you one. Just generally, if you want to just say hi, you know, tell me a grudge you've got with me, you know, air a grievance. If you want to kind of tell me that you wish I'd make solo stuff again, tell me I'm a piece of shit, or like just kind of like wave your fist angrily, then by all means, it's an open forum. I don't mind. Just like, don't be weird. That's all I ask. And I'm just looking forward to seeing a lot of folks there. I'm always surprised when someone comes up to me at their convention and says, hey, I really like your stuff, or I wish it was like the olden days. They're all nice things to hear in degrees. So yeah, I hope to see you all there. I'll be doing a video after the event where I'll kind of round up what I did and the things that I didn't plan that I ended up doing, and I'll kind of show you all the stuff I bought or didn't buy, if I do manage to show some restraint, if I dig deep into those reserves of restraint that I'm sure exist somewhere in my soul. But yeah, that'll be after the expo ends. So until then, it is farewell and safe passage.